Jeez, it's not a Mustang, it's a demon. My pockets doing push-ups when they pink.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia 76ers. At power forward, Kenyon Martin Jr. At point guard, Kyle Lowry. At the other guard, Tyrese Maxey. At the other forward position, Paul George. At center, Joel Embiid. The head coach of the visiting team is Nick Nurse. Starting at point guard, standing 6'5", number 4, Drew Holiday. At guard, 6'4", number 9, Derek White. The man in the middle. At 7'3", number 8, Kristaps Porzingis. At small forward, 6'7", number 7, Jaylen Brown. At forward, number 0.
Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And here is our race for Rookie of the Year. You can feel the excitement around this group. So much potential. You take a look at Edwards. He's hanging towards the back of the pack in the early goings. But there's still time left for him to have a breakout performance.
He hasn't completely blown people away, but he's still been solid. You'd like to think he's trending in the right direction.
You know, everybody's pace of development and adjustment is different. He certainly is a little behind right now, but I'm starting to see signs that his game is taking shape, and I bet you he cracks the top 10 before long.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Kenyon Martin is out there with Paul George. Then it's Kyle Lowry, then it's Maxey, and it's Embiid in at the 5. And for the Celtics, White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jason Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the point. Well, Clark, taking a glance at the makeup of both rosters, what stands out is how many veterans there are on each team.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious, B.A., that both of these coaches really value veteran experience. I mean, guys that can produce on the court, but also help mentor the younger players. Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Now Lowry. Martin finds Embiid. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
Porzingis with a screen on George. Here's Brown. Good on the 13-footer.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Lowry. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Launches it. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. White, the pass to Holiday. Pass to Brown. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Sixers ball.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Lowry against Holiday. Here's Embiid. The putback. He can't get it to go. Embiid's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Outside Holiday. George against Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Clock at 6. The fader. Chalk up 2 there.
At this distance, Kristaps Porzingis is more than comfortable. I mean, he's got such a nice high release and a really soft, beautiful touch.
Now here's Lowry. Now Embiid, defended by Porzingis. Lets it fly. And here's Lowry from the arc. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Pass to White. Back to Tatum. And Embiid with the block.
The defensive instincts of Embiid on display there with the deny.
Oh, wow! Are you kidding me?
From long range.
Goodness!
What a shot.
Here's Martin. Embiid inside. Defended by Porzingis. Lowry, no good. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 4. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
White can't hit. The 76ers have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. George against Holiday. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Boy, a nice show of strength that time from Paul George, absorbing the hit and still carving out space to get the shot to go down.
The line for 1.
You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Now here's Lowry. His last outing, he had 20. Embiid, a screen on Horford. Here's Martin. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Personal foul.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And just the thought of Kenyon Martin Jr. Man, where does the time go, Clark?
It races by, you know that. I remember his dad putting up 51 points in the Ohio High School Finals. That was a state record. Does not seem like that long ago.
the free throw, no good. All right, Grant, as a team, how long do you think it takes to figure out if you're a legitimate contender?
You know, BA, a lot of teams come into the season thinking they are contenders. And they have to find out the hard way that, quite honestly, they're just not. But generally, I'd say you have a good idea after the first month or so of the year.
The big man draws so much attention, so Embiid takes advantage of that and finds an open teammate.
White against Jackson. Porzingis sets a screen. White, the pass to Porzingis. A minute 31 left in the first. Porzingis with a screen on Lowry. Boston, no good that time either. The 76ers have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Embiid passes to Lowry. Now Jackson to the middle. From downtown, drops in the three.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Boston calls timeout.
Here they are. Make some noise for Celtics Entertainment.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman's checked in for Porzingis. Hauser comes in for Brown. Tatum, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Drummond's checked in for the Sixers. Gordon comes in for Lowry. Pass to Pritchard. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Horford, a screen on Oubre. Hauser passes to Horford. 6 to shoot. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Sixers leading. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
The ball's knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oubre. The 76ers making a switch here. Martin's checked in.
Caleb Martin.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hauser. Down low. Intercepted. Martin, the pass to Jackson. Martin a screen. 3 seconds left. Can't get the layup. And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be back in a moment. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint. Just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Kelly Oubre out there with Reggie Jackson. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's George in at the 3.
Well, that's a smooth-looking jumper by Paul George. I mean, he's one of the more gifted scorers in the league, and there's no place on the floor where he can't hurt you.
And Tatum buries it from long distance.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't, and this guy is a dangerous scorer.
George with it. Now Horford defending. Tatum with it. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. Takes the 3. Hauser can't get it to go. The 76ers shooting the rock at 58%. Out to Oubre. To the inside. Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Thrown down with Forrest Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Celtics have terrific depth. They have a number of reserves who could start for other teams. All-star Jason Tatum said those guys sacrificing coming off the bench, I think that just speaks volumes to the commitment that we have to be our best and to playing to our standard every night. Brian?
That's what it takes, Allie, right? Thank you. Offensive rebound. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. It's a 5-point game. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
Well, that fancy alley-oop right there, that move by Drummond, the result of excellent communication with his teammates.
Boston with the ball. Following the score by Philadelphia. Pass to Hauser. Tillman with a screen. Puts up a 3. Drummond grabs the miss. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's George. He's got 5. Back to Drummond. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
Well, you look at Tatum. He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
The 76ers have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Holiday against Maxey. George, right side. Here's Yabusele. Horford covering. 5 on the clock. Here's Jackson. Horford pulls it in.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
And Grant, you look at the longevity of Horford's career. He's done a great job reinventing himself.
You know, B.A., he added the 3 to his game once he hit 30, and that has extended his career by changing how he plays. He still can be an X factor on any given night.
Now here's Drummond. 8 points in his last time out. Drummond to screen on Porzingis. For 3, George. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Holiday. There's the 3, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over.
Hey, Boston, let's get loud for Celtics Entertainment.
Changes here for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Tatum, and it's White in for Pritchard. The Sixers leading. Lowry surveys the D. Pass to Martin.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
Now here's Brown. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to White. Now here's Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's Embiid. A tremendous threat on offense. He's scoring around 34 a game.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Embiid passes to Maxey. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Back to Martin. Pass to George. Clock at 6. Porzingis grabs the board.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And here's Holiday. He has 6. And Embiid with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Tillman's checked in for Horford.
26, Xavier Tillman.
Outside White. Tillman with a screen. The shot, just 4 to shoot. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, get stops, and I think the kids just moving the ball, playing together. We've been doing that, and we got some hot guys, and we got to keep feeding them.
Ball movement is key, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Philadelphia 76ers.
The offense has been playing as one. They check the hero ball at the door and big assist totals. Just keep doing what you're doing, guys.
So they get a passing grade?
Oh, my gosh. Here we go.
You see, a passing grade, the assists, the sharing, the sharing of the... Okay. Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month Award recipients. The selection for the Western Conference Nikola Jokic.
The talent of the Jokers being recognized. Big achievements for the big man from Serbia. He's one of those players that can win at any time.
Yeah, he's asked to do a lot, I'm telling you, but he ends up doing it, and he gets a lot of triple-doubles, Shaq.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
White and Brown with the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Now here's Embiid. George for 3. Can't get it to drop. Porzingis against Embiid. Now here's Porzingis, guarded closely, and out of bounds. The 76ers will take it. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. 6-point lead. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Here's Holiday, and he drains the quick shot. Holiday's got 8 points.
Boy, what a sweet touch from the mid-range from Holiday. I like seeing him capitalize from this area of the floor.
Maxey with it, guarded now by Holiday. The teardrop. The kick out to Maxey. The 3. Boston with a rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Porzingis with a screen on Martin. Embiid against Tatum. Inside. Operating inside. Porzingis.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Martin outside. Out to Lowry. From deep. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got 4 assists now tonight.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 9. Tatum drops the hammer.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
We know you all want a t-shirt, everyone. Well, let me hear you get loud.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Tyrese Maxey.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And here are the Sixers now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on White.
Checking in at about 200 pounds, Maxey is much stronger than he appears.
Tyrese Maxey, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw's good from Maxey.
Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit too.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Jaylen Brown has shown steady development over his career. He said, quote, every year presents different challenges. I think that's the fun part about basketball, that it's not the same. You got to be flexible, you got to be durable, and you have to be able to grow with the game. Brian?
Allie, he keeps getting better and better. Thanks for that. Good stuff.
At the line for 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
Good on the second one. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Martin. And here's Embiid. For 3, Lowry. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 5 assists tonight.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Holiday. Give him 8 points now. And here's Brown for 3. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
And, you know, we've seen Brown accept more responsibility over time on offense, including taking these quick shots.
And over the years, one thing we've seen from Jrue Holiday, he is clutch, Clark.
He sure is, B.A., and not just at the end of games. I mean, he typically does whatever his team needs him to do to get a win. He can dominate from tip to the end of the game,
Celtics.
or he can simply beat you with his competitive spirit.
And Boston calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
He's checked in for Boston. Jackson, he's checked in for the Sixers. And over the last 10 games, these players have been gobbling up the most rebounds. Joel Embiid on top.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards, playing so well as of late.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Up top, Tatum. George defending. Pass to Horford. Launches a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Horford's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Maxey passes to Martin. Embiid's got space. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
In the third, 2 minutes.
Jackson against Holiday. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. And the Celtics another three.
Boy, they're having a good half so far offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Embiid with it. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pulls up at the elbow, and again, it's Philadelphia.
He's caught fire here in the second half. Better late than never.
Tatum looking it over. Porzingis with a screen on George. Here's Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
Jackson against Holiday. Pass to George. This one for three. And the 76ers another three.
When you look at how they've come out in the second half, it's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Now here's Tatum. 16 points for him. Brown inside. Maxey covering. And the basket by Holiday.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Maxey, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. The rebound, Celtics. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock for the lead. And again, Boston with the triple.
You got to D up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Celtics leading by a point. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Celtics with the lead. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Eric Gordon, Caleb Martin out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Jackson in at point guard. Now here's Jackson. Here's Embiid. Oh! Embiid packs it down.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
Outside Tatum from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Tatum's got 22 points. Jackson outside. Martin outside. Here's the three. Yes. And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Tatum. It's Tatum working inside.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with.
Ooh. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Martin. Embiid with it. He's against Tillman. There's Jackson with the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Now here's Embiid. Jackson finds Gordon.
Celtics foul. Peyton Pritchard.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
The Celtics making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. Maxey, he's checked in for the Sixers. Lowry comes in for Jackson. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He said, quote, "This one isn't over. Those guys will come roaring back. We have to be ready. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell, just move on to the next play." Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Oubre on the wing. Warford covering. And Oubre gets it to go. And the 76ers lead by 4.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Tatum from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
A really nice rhythm to his game here late. I mean, he's hit 3 out of 4 this quarter and looks to put his team over the top.
Oubre passes to Embiid. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Gordon can't hit. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Tatum against Gordon. Takes a 13-footer. And it's Boston scoring again.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Holiday against Maxey. Oubre passes to Embiid. Here's Lowry. Back to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. The floater. Oh, a grown man move from Embiid.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
And Boston calls time here. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
Celtics entertainment, everyone. Come on, make some noise.
Celtics. Porzingis is checked in for Tillman. Jaylen Brown comes in for Horford. And it's White in for Pritchard. Martin, he's checked in for Philadelphia. George comes in for Gordon. Tatum against Martin. Pass to Holiday. Fires the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Martin with the ball. Embiid with it. Over Porzingis. And Porzingis with the block. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful in-your-face defense.
Martin outside. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid, a screen on Brown. George for 3.
You know, it's good seeing Porzingis work really hard on the defensive end. Does a nice job staying in position and contesting and challenging the shot without foul.
Shoots from 14. Again, Boston.
That's exactly why they turn to Porzingis here, guys. They trust him to step up in big moments.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Oh, wow! Embiid! So strong!
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Outside Tatum. Driving in. And finished by Tatum! Wow!
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. The Sixers trailing. Outside Maxey, inside. Oh, the process! Embiid flexing his muscles.
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
Porzingis with a screen on Martin. Tatum. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Great to see guys don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Team foul. At the line for the Celtics. Jason Tatum at the line with 1 shot.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 5. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Drew Holiday.
You can just see and feel the passion behind the play of Kyle Lowry. It's like he's always got something to prove every time he's out there. And that energy is contagious. It spreads to his guys as well.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
In a close game, it's great to have guys you can count on to knock down free throws.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
The line for the Celtics. Jason Tatum. The line for 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, coach has to love that it's Tatum at the line. He's such a clutch performer.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 5. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
That was Celtics entertainment. Let's give them another round of applause. Once again, fans, Celtics entertainment.
Three seconds left in the final quarter. Embiid against Porzingis. Lets it fly. And another miss by Philadelphia. And an intentional foul right there.
Embiid. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line, Drew Holiday. At the line for 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Can you say, cool customer? Lowry's poise, helping them find the bucket in a high-tension game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Fourth team foul. At the line, Jason Tatum. At the line for 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself is Jason Tatum.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 6. 24 seconds left in the game.
Hey, Boston, let's get loud for Celtics entertainment.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. For three, Maxey, count it! What a beautiful shot! Brings them within 3.
Tyrese Maxey with a big-time play down the stretch.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
And you know Holiday isn't backing down in these pressure situations. I mean, he wants to deliver with this trip to the line.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Martin outside. Let's go with a 3. And no good. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. Maxey finds Embiid. Martin misses. And so it's Boston with the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
You get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Thank you. I'm here with Jason Tatum. And Jason, congratulations on the win. What did you like about this team's performance tonight?
Our toughness. And, you know, we figuring it out. It's early, but we taking it game by game, quarter by quarter, and everybody contributing. So, you know, I liked it.
Thanks, Jason.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Last but not least, here is your New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.